welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz. This is Budget and Balance. It's where I'm sharing my journeys to health and wealth through budgeting, debt payoff, health stuff that I definitely have to share with you guys, and anything else mixed in. Today I am sharing with you guys my debt payoff plan. Yes, I'm still on my debt-free journey, and I'm also sharing with you my new savings plan and tracker for 2025. So first, let's talk about debt. Over here on the left-hand side, you can see when I started tracking here on YouTube, I had $144,000 in debt. And the last time that I totaled it all, it was back in July. That's when I got all my credit cards had been paid off, my car, one of my student loans, my private student loan, and so now I just have a few things left that we're going to go over today. Now, considering that on my credit card I would spend money and rack it up and pay it down and rack it up and pay it down, I've paid more than this, but my number is right now I've paid off $60,000 in debt, and oh my God, it feels so good. So if you have just started a journey, like, hang in there. Some days are going to be tougher than others, but it is so worth it in the end. It's very empowering. Over here on the right-hand side, you will see I have credit card number 1, and that credit card has a 0 balance. Credit card number 2 does not. Credit card number 2 has a balance of $2,922.59. So we'll just round it up to $2,923. And then I do some reselling on eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark. And I have been selling a bunch of stuff for my mom, and throughout 2024, I owe her a commission of $625. So I'll take care of that when I see her this month or the next time I see her, depending on the weather. So I do have that money set aside into a savings account. I just needed to finish my numbers and my paperwork before I could finalize that. So, okay, so I have that set aside. It's in a separate savings account, a separate checking account, so that's fine. Let's talk about credit card number 2, shall we? This is the credit card that I opened hoping to get a 0% balance transfer when I still had my private student loan last year. Well, it just was at the timing that when I opened the credit card, and I couldn't believe the credit limit that they gave me, 5 figures, after just having a debt consolidation. Anyway, you can go back and check all that out. It was that my private student loan was no longer accepting credit card payments. And this has 0% interest until April of this year, so I've been using it. I charged classes that I have yet to finish. My car was put on here, I think. Some big purchases, as well as like daily shopping, going out to eat, picking up snackies, things for work, school, the kids, you know, the whole thing. I think I had gotten it up to like 6,000 or something, 7,000. I can't remember. I don't even want to think about that. I just want it to be gone and done with. So here we are. It's $2,923. Let's take a look at my plan. In January, I have 2 paychecks. I actually sent, what was it? I forgot. 900? Let me just look because I forgot. Oh yeah, 900. So I sent $900 already, and I have to put it negative 900 so it tallies correctly. This is already taken care of, which means I have $2,023 left to pay off. I currently, on my budget, I think if you guys saw my budget by paycheck last week, that I've already set up my budget for the whole entire year, and I have scheduled $1,200 from the next paycheck in January, $500 for the first paycheck in February, and again, I have to put it as a negative number so it tallies correctly. There we go. And then I did schedule another $1,200 in February. However, it looks like I'll only need $323 for the second paycheck in February. I have some options here, and so you have to let me know in the comments which option you would go with. I could stick to this plan. I'm starting a new position next week, a part-time position. I'll have a YouTube paycheck coming. I have reselling money to come. So I do have some more money coming in. So I can stick with this plan. I could lower that $1,200 to maybe $900 and then make this $623. I have my after school club pay that's yet to come in. So there's some money coming in that I definitely will be able to take care of this before the 0% interest expires. It's just a matter of budgeting the rest of my money. Do I want to stick to this plan? Do I want to just get rid of it? Like, let me see if I could just get rid of it. Okay, so we definitely know $900 is already in the works. Let me see what's going on in all of my accounts if I'm going to be able to just take all my savings and pay this off. So once that $900 clears, I will owe $2,023 in my checking. Right now, my buffer is $60. My savings is $610. That's connected to my checking account. And the reason it's that is, in December, I had 3 paychecks. I wasn't quite sure if I wanted my IRA payment or transfer, really not a payment because it's savings, of $583 to come out of the December paycheck or wait till the January paycheck. So I transferred it to savings just to have it set aside in case something went wonky in the new year. Everything transferred just fine. And so that money is just sitting there and I'm trying to decide what to do with it. In my emergency fund, I have $1,070. That is amazing. I was setting aside a little bit each pay over the last couple months, and it's really building up. Currently, I have $75 I can use for reselling, and that's going to increase by about $18 because I just sold something, but it's going to take a couple days for me. Well, I'm going to get it shipped out tomorrow, and then it's going to take a couple days for it to ship and then clear. So I'm just going to stick to the $75 for right now. You guys, here she goes. Bye, Lulu. My Capital One sinking funds is $26 that I have been using. I did have it built up to about $1,100 maybe at one point. Something like that, but I have been using it throughout Christmas, and now it is down to nothing. Well, not nothing, $26, so we'll count that. And then, if I absolutely must, I do have those 3 accounts for my nibblings. Right now, that's at $305, and then I have about $60 in cash. Considering the money I have everywhere and all these different accounts, oh, hey, look at that. I could take care of this credit card. It's so tempting. But like I said, my option is just to stick to the plan of $1,200, $500, and I gotta put it as a negative up here. I gotta fix well, hopefully I won't have this tracker too much longer that I actually need to fix the formula, honestly. I just keep going back and forth. I hate to pull the money out of those savings accounts where they're earning interest. And sure, it's only a couple of bucks, but that couple of bucks compounds next month and the month after that and the month after that. It's 0% interest, which is why I'm like on the fence. If I was paying interest, you better believe I'd be making those transfers right now. Just to review, credit card number 2, which is my last debt aside from student loans, is $2,923. I do have $900 payment that was posted on my last paycheck, and we're just waiting for that to clear my checking account. So that leaves about, $2,000? $2,023. So I did have planned to do $1,200 on my next paycheck, $500 with the first paycheck in February, and then the balance of $323 with the second paycheck in February. That will take care of the credit card. It will be paid off before the 0% interest rate expires at the beginning of April, and then I will be done with it. However, I could be really done with it by tomorrow. Let's take a look. Once that payment clears, I'll owe $2,023. So If I take the $60 that is in my checking account right now, the $610 from my savings account, the $1,070 in my emergency fund, $75 in my reselling checking account, $26 in a savings account, $305 in another savings account, and $60 in cash that I have, I could actually have this paid off. Like, I could do all my transfers now and have this paid off when everything posts in the next couple days. Now, do I want to deplete all these savings accounts and use up the cash I have on hand? Let me know, what would you do? We'll do a budget update on any spending I've been doing so far in January. Oh, probably like Thursday or Friday, whenever my schedule allows. I also want to show you my sinking fund tracker, the 100 envelope challenge tracker. What else do I want to show you? My net worth. That's changed quite a bit. And definitely a health update. I got a new watch. This is a Garmin Lily 2 maybe? So I have some health updates to share with that. And yeah, so I'll be back in a couple of days, guys. Hit that like button for me to show your support for my debt-free journey. Let me know which of those two options you would pick down below and how your New Year's is starting off financially. I will see you in the next one. Bye.